Hello everyone. Last year I made my video on the Powhatan Arrow, and throughout this year I was able to find a couple of more cars to add to it. Only trouble is these cars have all my very nice microtrains conversion, and these new cars I found, they have rapidos. So I've got to work something out here. I've got to make this good. I was able to find 4 of the streamline cars and 3 of the heavyweight cars. This one's a full baggage RPO, so I'm gonna definitely want that to be first. So because my engine, it's a Bachmann Class J, it has the Bachmann Easy Mate couplers. I've got to put at least one of these couplers for knuckle type couplers. So how do you take these apart? You just have to take the roof off, and it's not very easy to get in there, but that's how it works. And then you have these weights. You can see there's not much place to sit here. Railway Express. So I have to take the wheel out, take this little wheel out. Now these trucks, they're getting old and they are kind of brittle by now. So you have to bend them, but bend them as little as you can. These were made by Rossi, sometimes marketed by Atlas. Sometimes they have Rossi boxes, sometimes they have Concord boxes. So if you look carefully, you're going to see there's more than one paint applied to these, because these were produced for many years. They're kind of hard to find simply because I think people hang on to them. They made a ton of the Bachmann Class J, but they did not make a ton of these passenger cars. I wish they would make more. At any rate, you have to bend these out a little bit, and this is the tricky part. If you break the plastic, it's a very small plastic tab here. If you break that, you're basically buggered. I mean, it's not the absolute end of the world, you know. Where there's a will, there's a way. What you do is you keep using your same passenger truck, but you would put a body mounted coupler. Do you guys have that? Do you guys have a few cars with a body mounted coupler? I know I've seen some. The advantage of the truck mounted coupler is that you can go around sharp curves, which I don't believe I'm going to be doing a lot of that. But I still like to keep my trains as original as possible, because to me they are classics. So you have to bend the little coupler tab out. Bend it out just a little bit. I'll use my pliers and I'll just straighten this out as best as I can without putting too much pressure on this little side plastic tab here. I want it as straight as possible, but I don't want to apply any pressure to the plastic tab. So it should look like that when you're done. You know, I could get some nice new micro trains, passenger trucks or heavyweight trucks. They are available. You know, somebody out there has some, but they are the same price as the passenger cars, so a little pricey there. And of course, Rapido makes some nice passenger cars, and Microtrains make some nice passenger cars, so they are pricey, that's for sure. I think I'm gonna go, I've got a stack of these El Cheapo knuckle type couplers. I'm gonna keep these for a rainy day. I'm gonna break out a real micro trains. They have T-shank couplers that go into anything, so I'm gonna break those out. These are used for special occasions, so I will break them off the sprue and I'll go ahead and assemble that. I'll be reusing the original Rapido River Rossi or Concord spring, and then I'll just put my new coupler right in the little slot. And that will be good. I'll just bring in the original retaining clip, and that is the whole point of the exercise, is you don't want to force it. You want to just slip it in there, easy breezy, lemon squeezy. And then you can bend the tabs back. So only have to do that a couple more times. Wow, it looks factory brand new. Since I have everything in my hands, I may as well clean the wheels. These are the original River Rossi wheels. So yeah, I love doing that. I'll take some time to clean the wheels, and then so I do exactly that. I have 5 more to go. And then also you can go over the windows. Did a bit of window cleaning while I have it on my hands. You could put some car wax on this, but I find that they're shiny enough like that. This is going to be okay. And these should roll pretty freely. Then we'll put our truck back on there. It's easier to do it this way, and then you can locate your screw from the inside a little bit easier. Anyways, that's what I like to do. And I do enjoy these, so I have quite a few of them. I remember in the 90s I couldn't afford this, so I'm really enjoying being able to get some, especially these. They're a little bit rare. The Santa Fe ones, they're easy to find for some reason. So that's one car that's done. I guess the windows are not that important for this one. You can still see that they're nice and shiny though. Alright, on to the next one. I think what's going to end up happening here is I'll have this whole heavyweight section is going to be all Rapido, and then I will chain them up with these, continuing with the Rapido. So I am going to be using the 2 observations also. That's cheating a little bit, but I want my train to look big, so I'm going to go ahead and use the observation in the middle. It wasn't too hard a job actually, so I transferred my first Railway Express engine C car, the first coupler to micro trains, and then all the following cars, they're all Rapido up until I get to the observation, and the observation has a fake knuckle coupler and then I switch out to all micro trains till the end. So now I have to go ahead and test it. Still fits in the box, but it's really tight now. This Bachmann Class J sure is a nice engine. I only run it once a year, but when I do, always very pleased. It's a good puller. Actually, we're about to test that, see if we can pull that big train. I had to put the auxiliary tender on because the train wouldn't be long enough without it. It's slipping a little bit, so I'm gonna remove two of the heavyweight cars and that extra observation, so that should run great after that. So that leaves me with a 10-car train. That should be plenty of fun. All aboard! And now it's time to run some trains. Well, I hope you enjoyed the video. I certainly had fun making it for you. See you soon.